Class 12 English A Roadside Stand Question and Answers Part 1. Where was the shed put up? Ans, the shed was put up in front of the old little house and the edge of the busy road. What was the purpose of the roadside stand? Ans, the purpose of the roadside stand was not to collect donation but to earn some of the city money by selling the farmers' products. Why does the poet use the word pathetic? Ans, the poet uses the word pathetic to mean the earnest and mournful request of the shopkeeper for some money from the city people, which are referred as the flower of cities. Ans, the eye-catching beautiful things of cities are referred as the flower of cities. How did the traffic passes? Ans, the traffic passed the roadside stand with an intention of going ahead only. Why did one turn out of sorts? Ans, one who stopped in the landscape turned out of sort at having spoiled the landscape with the artless painting and the wrong-turned writing of N or S. Name two things sold in the stand. Ans, wild berries and bent-necked golden squash were sold in the stand. Why won't these poor people have to think about themselves anymore? Ans, after being exploited, the poor people won't have to think about themselves anymore because the exploiters assure them to think of them. How does poet describe about the good doers? Ans, Robert Frost criticizes the attitude of the city people towards the ruralities. He describes them as so-called good doers but greedy in real. Even more, he describes them as generous but beasts of prey who always wait to hunt the poor. The good doers come to the village life for their own benefits, making the villagers fool. How will the innocent rural folk be soothed out of their wits? Ans, the innocent rural folk will be soothed out of their wits by the exploiters with some false assurance of development. Why has the requisite spirit never been found? Ans, the requisite spirit has never been found in the country life only for the indifferent attitude of the city people towards the poor folk. What does the voice of the country people seem to say? Ans, the voice of the country people seems to complain about the stability of their economic growth and grinding poverty.